Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mark Lambert. It's February 6th, approximately 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm just taking a quick look and following up on my last video, which I do believe we are moving towards a terminal top on the S&P 500. There are other alternate scenarios, which I'll get into as we move along. But basically looking at the S&P 500 on a weekly basis from 2007, you can see that we are now moving up against another Gann angle. And this Gann angle could have a possibility of turning the market. I believe it's got a stronger possibility than most other ones do, at those times. So, but basically, this is coming in at 1525-ish. Let's go 1524 to 1526, which is coming in between February 12th and February 14th, which is my optimal time window for the market to basically top at. And let's move on to the next chart. Let's take a look at the ESs. As you can see, the ESs are also moving to that same Gann angle, which on the ESs is crossing at approximately 1523, 1522, somewhere around that area, give or take a point. And we also have a Gann angle moving off of the top that we had back in September 14th, I believe it was, to this top, which is also crossing also at around that time also. So I'm thinking that the market is basically going to be moving to that point, and we'll see what happens when we do get there. Taking a look at the ESs on an hourly basis, we are still maintaining the trend channel that we've had approximately for like the last month or so, and we had a pullback with a little bit of a breach. Don't show this message again. There we go. Okay, we had a pullback and we did breach that channel slightly on Monday, but that was expected. And the reason that was expected is because of this right now, which I'll show you. If you go back to the low on June 6th, you can see that the market moved down 240 degrees to February 5th, which was yesterday. So with that setup, you're looking at a possible high that came in yesterday, which, being the 5th, that was this wave down that came down. Now, if you really take a good look at it, if you take a look at 240 degrees of sun time, it actually fell on February 3rd, which brings us to right at around this point right now, which is telling us that that should be a top. It was the largest correction that we've had so far in this whole move up. So, but the thing is, also as quickly as that correction happened, it was negated by the market moving to a new high. So basically that 240 degree scenario is basically off the shelf. Based on some of the timing that I've discovered, I'm also looking basically mid next week, about a week from now, as being a top. The market is reacting according to plan so far. I could be wrong. Things could change in a moment. News could come in and say that North Korea sent a bomb over South Korea, and now all of a sudden there's a war going on. America is standing up and we're sending our ships there and whatnot. I don't know. Really, nobody knows exactly what is the event that's going to precipitate the market to move down or move up. But either way, like I've contended in the past, we're moving up to that 1525 level. And if we breach that significantly, and when I say significantly, I mean 2 or 3 points, because that would make me absolutely wrong if we go over 1526. That means that I'm wrong, and that could be an acceleration point. But either way, we're looking for the market to move up to the 1525 level on the S&P cash. Also 1522 to 23 also on the ESs by February 12th to February 14th, and we'll see how this all works out. But either way, the market is maintaining the trajectory to make it to that place, and we'll see how this all works out. Till then, I'll catch up with you then. So have a great week. Good trading to you, and God bless.